right, this one seemed to give people some trouble. It was the same problem from the review day, but they want to know which is not correct if you were to solve this for h. So let's say, whoa, go back. Why is this not writing? Okay, v equals 1/3 pi r squared h. Solve it for h. If I were going to do this, I would probably get rid of the 1/3 first, and I would multiply by 3. So that gives me 3v equals pi r squared h. Another thing you can do, which I'm not as crazy about, is if you start with v equals 1/3 pi r squared h, you need to get rid of the 1/3, you could divide by 1/3 and pi r squared. I'm just not real crazy about having a fraction on the bottom, but that is one of the choices. Could I have v over 1/3 pi r squared? So that one's good, but this says which one is not, so make sure. All right, so back over, so that's a possibility. Divide by 1/3 and pi and r squared. That's a possibility. This is another possibility. Multiply both sides by 3. This would be how I would solve it. And then I would divide by pi r squared. And if you do that, to solve for h, you get 3v over pi r squared, which is this one. This is the same thing as 3 times, that's the same thing as 3v over pi r squared. So the one that's not right is 1/3 times v over pi r squared. So my answer for that would be A. All right, I'm going to pause it and pull, oh no, I think I can go to the next slide. Keep going. All right, this was another problem. This is where we started doing the mixtures. So we've got two things that I'm mixing together. So I've got like, I'll just say A, and then I've got B, and then I've got this combined. And that's a really messy writing right there. So for A, they're going to mix 10 liters of the fruit punch with 2 liters of the grape juice to come up with their combined. So if they're mixing 10 liters and 2 liters, they're going to combine, it should make 12 liters. That's pretty easy. The brand A that they're mixing the 10 liter is only 10% juice. The second thing is grape juice, which will be 100% juice, or 1.00. I can't even get that to write 1.00. All right, 100% juice, 10% juice. What I want to know is what concentration is my total. So it's going to be this plus this gives me what? So 10 liters of 10% combined with 2 liters of 100% juice will give me 12 liters with what concentration? So if I multiply that, 10 times 0.10 would be 1, plus 2 times 1 would be 2, equals 12x. 1 plus 2 is 3. Divide by 12. I get x is 0.25. So that mixture would be a 25% mixture. All right, let's look at another example. An alcohol solution was made by mixing 6 liters of a 65% solution with 3 liters of a 5%. Be careful, 5% is 0.05, not 0.5. That would be 50%. So 6 liters of 65% solution and 3 liters of a 5% solution would give me 9 liters. I don't know the percent. So if I do 6 times 0.65 plus 3 times 0.05, just multiplying these and add them together, I get 4.05 equals 9x. Divide by 9, I get 0.45. So the concentration would be a 45% concentration for that new mixture. All right, next, I'm mixing 18 ounces of mixed nuts that contain 42% peanuts with 6 ounces of mixed nuts that contain 18% peanuts. So that would give me 24 ounces of mixed nuts. What's the percent? All right, 18 times 0.42 plus 6 times 0.18 is 8.64, and that would equal 24x. Divide by 24, and I get 0.36. So if I'm mixing these two together, I would come up with a 36% mixture. All right. 11 liters of a 26% saline solution were mixed with 1 liter of a 14% saline solution to come up with, if I'm adding 11 liters and 1 liter, I'd get 12 liters. What's my percent solution? So 11 times 0.26 plus 1 times 0.14 gives me 3 equals 12x. Divide by 12. Again, I get 0.25 equals x. So that'd have to be a 25% C solution. All right, I'm going to pause right there and pick back up.